Tracy here. Thank you so much for joining me. In today's video, I have my October update for Pan That Palette. This was a project created by Amber F. Initially, I was following along with the Fantastic Ladies for Size Matters, but I had met all my goals for that palette and I ended up decluttering it. So now I'm just kind of in limbo, waiting for the next Pan That Palette theme to be released. If you are in the Fantastic Ladies group, Jessica's narrowing it down to the top 5, I think. So if you are interested in voting, make sure you go check that out. So I have been working on my Glamlite Red Velvet Cupcake palette, and I don't have any pans this time. My goal is to try to have pan in every single shadow before the end of the year. I'm not quite sure that's going to happen, but that is definitely my goal. So no new pan, but I do have some pretty good uses on some of them. So before we get into that, if you haven't already, I hope you'll consider subscribing. Yeah, I have Amber's information linked down below. I can't think of anything else to tell you. So I am going to put up a picture and walk you through each of the shades. I should probably have done this video last so I wouldn't have to wear my glasses. Oh well, too late. Oh well, too late. Okay. So the only shade on the top row that I'm actually working on to hit pan is Buttery. And as of the last update, I've used that 3 more times. So that has a total of 7 uses on it. On the next row, I am working on Cupcake Heaven. As of the last update, I used it 6 more times for a total of 9. Next to that, we have Red Velvet. I've used that 2 more times since the last update for a total of 9, 10, 11. Doing pretty good on that one. The next one, as you can see, has a pretty good dip, and that's because that is what I've been using in my eyebrows, and that's why you see that kind of very pointed precision hole pan. I don't know. We're not to pan yet. I thought we would be, but we're not. So as of the last update, I've used that 10 more times, and that is for a total of 2, 5, 15. So we've made 15 on that one. The next one is Baked Goodies. I've used that 2 more times since the last update for a total of 3. I actually thought I was pretty close to pan on that one today, but I wasn't. It is topped on this eye look today. You guys know I hate doing red eye looks, but I've got this red. I've got this red shimmer. I've got a red shimmer in those eyeshadows. I have a red shimmer in Zodiac. I have lots of reds. So yeah, I'm doing my best to work on these reds, but yeah, anyway. Next to Baked Goodies, we have Kisses. As of the last update, I have used that 3 more times for a total of 5. And then last but not least on that row is Super Moist. And as of the last update, I've used that 3 more times for 7, 10, 13 times. So as I mentioned, oh, and I have usage on the confection on the top right. I've used that 3 more times. So I've definitely expanded that pan. So as I mentioned, my goal for this is to hit pan. Unfortunately, story of the last 4 months is I didn't wear makeup very much in the I haven't worn makeup more than 20 times in the last 3 months, I don't think. So in the past all of September and October, I've only worn makeup 12 times. So yeah, and I'm filming this on the 19th. I don't know if that's going to increase over the next week or so. I'm filming this on Wednesday the 19th. Tomorrow on the 20th, I have a doctor's appointment. And then on Friday, I have that 3-hour 3 MRI kind of thing. That's finally going to happen. So I already plan on not planning, like I'm not planning on doing anything Friday, Saturday, and almost maybe Sunday too, depending on how I feel when I'm done. So unfortunately, I haven't been able to wear much makeup, but I am still making progress. And at the end of the day, this is going to be like, this isn't going anywhere. My goal for this palette is to finish it. Whether I do that, you know, in 2023 or if it takes me into 2024, we'll just have to see. Yeah, that's really about it. I don't think the shimmers will be an issue finishing. They're not an issue to hit pan. They're very malleable. And they're very much like a Super Shock a little bit, but a little bit more sparkly and special. And they don't dry out. So yeah, I really think by the next update, I will definitely have the pan in the Sweet Cravings. Again, I've been using that in my brows. And honestly, other than that, I don't really know. Probably I'll try to do it in the last 2 shimmers. That'll just leave me, what, 1, 2, 3, 4 mattes to hit pan in on the next 2 months. Can I do that? I don't know. We will have to see. As far as what I'm going to do alongside this next year, like I said, I don't know. It's really going to depend upon what the theme for Pan That Palette for the Fantastic Ladies is going to be. Whether I do this and maybe a face palette or this and another eyeshadow palette, I honestly can't tell you as of today. So, yeah. Anywho, that's it. Short and sweet, to the point. Like I said, I've only, what did I say, 12 times in the last 2 months, which is not very much. The average is out about 6 times a month. But I'm hoping, and I keep saying this, that, you know, I'll turn the corner at some point. I feel like I'm starting to feel a little bit better. But yeah, I don't know. A lot of it will depend on how Friday goes, and that will set the tone for the rest of next week. But anywho, thank you so much for joining me today. I really do appreciate you. If you're looking for some binging content, just click on the hashtag Pan That Palette, because you will find a ton. I don't know that it's quite as popular as Pan Those Eyeshadows, but I think most panning eyeshadow projects are pretty popular. But yeah, that's it. Thank you so much for joining me today. I really do appreciate you. I know these updates have been like blah, but at the end of the day, I can only do what I can do. And unfortunately, I was kicking ass and taking names, and I've kind of slowed down on the kicking ass and taking names. But that's all right. It's okay. It'll be all right. So yeah, but all right, friends. Thank you so much for joining me. Have a good day, night, weekend, wherever you are. I love your faces. I'll see you in my next video. Bye for now.